Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. He's past the marker, putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun, handoff inside, slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Weaver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw, as the third down pressure works. And the Hoosiers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
It's a shotgun run call. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The game sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. QB keeper all the way. Powering through.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Run quickly, caught in the right slot. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Flowers.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Pryor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's caught. It's Weaver. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Hoosiers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's key. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Grab by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback still with the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. And here he comes now from the end zone.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks free with room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Nice grab. It's Cano. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Tatum.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the Hoosiers pick up enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
6th play of the drive coming up. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. And the Hoosiers offense is on the move now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point, splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now they call a run. First down, looking for more now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
for a touchdown. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short connection to the tight end here. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Throws out the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone now. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
On the run, it's Cano. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They keep him guessing with a run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Here comes a handoff. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense. Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Auburn offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And they hand it off to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Running back with the football. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Receiver does a nice job of sitting in the soft spot of the zone that time on the curl, and a good timing with the quarterback to get the ball in there before the coverage adjusted.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Pryor. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. The Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Snags the quick throw. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So, second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And the ball is picked off.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's going to take off. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Bites off a defender. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
2nd down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. What a move, and he's free. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll hand it off. It's a fumble. The offense has it and still going. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a huge game of the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ending off on the draw play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trots back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. handoff here from the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
We're going to pass here on second down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll give it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. Looks like a man is down. Field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
And they'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Go. 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Weaver. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through the defender. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for a receiver. Tremendous protection. He was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Breaks free. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Chewing clock with the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's reeled in. It's Cano. And he'll make his way out. Come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.